So Manchester United currently sit third place in the Premier League. We're on 55 points. And are we guaranteed to secure Champions League football? No. Because, look, there's currently I think there's a 6-point gap, actually a 9-point gap between us, the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, and possibly Aston Villa. And bear in mind that there will be 5 spots for the Champions League for next season, though. So it could pretty much go down to the wire, though. But can Manchester United, though, get a much better grip on this Champions League spot right now? And look, we are currently in third place, but who knows? We could possibly end up dropping down to I don't know, 5th place, which 5th place would get Champions League, though. As long as we get Champions League football, I wouldn't care where we would finish, though. Whether it's 3rd, 4th, or 5th. As long as we get Champions League, I don't care where we finish. But, however, these are our upcoming remaining games of the season from now to the end of the season. From April till May. These are our last 7 fixtures from now on. And yes, we still play 1 game a week, which is pretty much what we've been doing all season. And look, these are some of the games that are really important. And I'm going to see how many points will we get from the last 7 games to see if we have enough to secure Champions League football. Our first game will be against Leeds United, though, next week Monday, on Monday Night Football, so after international break. Leeds at home. Look, and I feel like this is going to be a really tough game, though. Obviously, Leeds United, though, they are in a relegation battle and they're on 32 points right now, and they would really want to target this game as well. And look, Manchester United, we always play so rubbish against lower half teams, teams in and around that bottom 6. We drew against the likes of West Ham, Wolves, your Burnley or something. And look, I feel like at home, though, I feel like we should have enough, though, to get all 3 points. So I'm going to go for a win in that game. Then we go to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. And look, I can't lie, Manchester United, though, we always struggle at Stamford Bridge. We haven't won at Chelsea's ground in, let's say 6 years. The last time we won at their ground was 2020. And Chelsea are absolutely horrendous right now, man. And you do expect us to go there and get 3 points there, but I don't know. Maybe this will probably be the game where Chelsea turn up for some reason. I feel like we're going to lose that game. Hopefully not. Then we got Brentford at home next. And Brentford, though, look, I think Brentford have been doing really well this season. Most people would have thought they had them in as getting relegated. But it turns out they've been playing really good football under Keith Andrews. And they're currently 7th place right now. And they're on 46 points. So they are trying to push for European football as well. And once again, I think they're unbeaten in their last 4 games away from home. But I feel like bear in mind, Manchester United have only lost 2 games at home all season long. And at home, I feel like we're really solid at home as well. So it could end up in a draw, but I'm going to back us to get the win in that game as well. Then we've got a huge game. It's Liverpool at Old Trafford next. And Liverpool are absolutely horrible. They're absolutely awful right now. They are absolutely shit. Because, look, it is a really big game, though, for us as well. And this could possibly decide who would possibly get Champions League football. Let's say if we were to win the game, we'd move further away from Liverpool and Chelsea and Aston Villa. However, Liverpool, if they do win that game, then they will possibly, catch up on us. I think with the fact that Liverpool, they would be up for this game, but I can't lie. I reckon that we could win that game, though. I don't know whether it's by more goals or, let's say, 1 goal margin, though. I just have a feeling, though, in the big games, though, Manchester United, though, I back us to win these big games or get anything out of those big games. So I reckon we win that game and beat Liverpool. Next up, we've got Sunderland away. Look, Sunderland, though, they're a really good team. They're currently, I think they're, 11th right now in the Premier League. And look, Sunderland, though, at home, though, they are a tough team to beat at home. I think they've only lost 3 home games all season long. And look, where Sunderland are on the table compared to where we are on the table, you'd expect us to beat them. But I might go for a draw in that game, though, due to the fact that it's away from home at the Stadium of Light. And Manchester United, though, we do tend to struggle a little bit away from home, to be honest, in my opinion. And then we've got Nottingham Forest at home. We're going to be up against another team that's battling relegation. And look, Nottingham Forest, though, they do tend to turn up against us. They play really well against us. I think they had like 4 managers in one season, by the way. And Forest, though, they definitely need points in this relegation battle. We haven't even beaten Forest since, like, I think it's 2023. 2023 was the last time we beat Forest. And I feel like by that time, Forest would probably get knocked out of the Europa League, and they would have to focus on the Premier League, where they have to put all their attention to it and to try and stay up. And they want to be targeting this fixture as well, because they need the points to stay up. And once again, I feel like at home, I feel like we can get the win. Like, not comfortably or easily. We just need to get the win, just to put ourselves a little bit of like a breathing space or something like that. And then we've got Brighton away. They are a bogey team, though. We always struggle away at the Amex, though. Brighton did beat us early on in the FA Cup, and we also beat them 4-2 back in October. I feel like I might go for a draw in that game since it's away from home. And by the looks of it, I reckon that we would get 14 points in our last 7 games with only 4 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss, which means that we will end the Premier League season on 69 points, whether we might finish 3rd, 4th or 5th. I think 69 points to end the season with would possibly be enough to secure Champions League football. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below, like, how many games you think we're going to win from now to the end of the season. Will we get Champions League football? Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, also drop a follow for more content, and I'll see you lot in the next video. Cheers.